Hey guys, it's Nick.
And Josh.
We just wanted to let you know before the episode that this one is a little bit dated. We shot it a couple months before we did the studio renovation, so if anything looks different or sounds different, that's why. But we still wanted to post these movie reviews because we think that they still hold value.
Get ready for new episodes and new content coming very soon, and enjoy this episode.
I'm here with my co-host Nick and fuck it.
What?
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it.
We'll
do it live.
Okay.
I'm your host, Christian. I'm here with my co-host Nick and fucking Josh. And we are here today to talk about Mortal Kombat the movie. Mortal Kombat 2021 version of the movie.
Yeah. Spoiler alert
so
on the entire movie.
We're going full spoilers.
We're just going to start at the end.
Okay,
I guess we're going full spoilers in this
Yeah, full
review.
spoilers in this one. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's on HBO Max. Just get the trial, bro.
Natara got fucked up, bro. I'm just going to say that after.
Yeah, the first thing I noticed from this movie, I'll say, was the fatalities.
They were much better this time around.
Well, I never saw the original, was it the 90s movie?
You never saw it?
Nah.
It's pretty good.
It looked really campy, bro.
It was good for what it was.
I should go watch that then. But yeah, I like the fatalities in this movie. They were pretty cool. You want to talk about Cole? I guess since he's like the main character in this whole thing, how y'all felt about him?
Nah, he's fucking bland, bro.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He's blander than a bowl of rice.
You don't
man.
want to talk about Cole Young?
What is there? No, Scorpion's great ancestor, whatever, something like that. But he doesn't do anything throughout the whole movie, but kind of just get hurt. He's a very bland character. Yeah. All he is like.
It pissed me off how like his Akana was starting to come out, and then like, there in the last fight in the movie, all he has is his freaking blades and like his chest plate. Yeah. Like he didn't even get his full Akana.
I think
that
literally was it.
That's it.
Oh, that's disappointing, bro.
All it is he can take a hit. That's
yeah. It's pretty much like a ghetto Black Panther suit.
That I'd say that's my biggest disappointment with this. I don't know why they.
Cole Young could have been anybody. I would have much preferred it if Cole Young was actually Kuai Lang, which is the second SubZero, and that's the reason he's being hunted down. That would have been cooler because at least you're relating it to the fucking story somehow. Not just some random guy who doesn't do jack shit for a majority of the movie.
Yeah, I don't think they needed a brand new character. I understand. I think I heard that the studio said they wanted it because they were like, nah, we need like the
some
audiences to be able to see into this, but
they already have a character that does that perfectly fine. I mean, Johnny Cage could have filled that role.
Yeah.
What I do like is
they could have even done it with Sonya and Jax. I mean, in this movie they know stuff already when we meet them, but like they could have done it with them anyway. They're humans too.
What's interesting is they didn't actually do a tournament in this movie.
Yeah, there's no Mortal Kombat in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But they're setting it up. I think it's gonna be a 3-part movie. The first villain, SubZero, obviously. That's why you had all these, all the other villains in the movie are kind of, I would say they're like D tier.
We got Cabal.
We're gonna say mid.
Yeah, they're mid.
You stopped yourself. You're like,
they're D tier characters, except for Cabal, which I'm actually.
Cabal was cool.
I like Cabal.
But Reiko, that's a D tier character. Fucking
dude had some D tier acting too.
Natara.
He was the one that was just like. Screaming over and over his mouth.
He got his fucking head clap like smashed in like a pumpkin.
Natara, D tier character. Although she did have the coolest fatality that was performed on her, which is getting fucking sawed in half. I mean, who didn't want to see that?
Yeah, that was fucking cool. When he threw his hat down, I knew it was gonna happen. I was like,
oh, this is buzzsaw time.
It's Cuddy time.
But yeah, I think what they're doing, this is just the first thought. They're setting up for the next movie where the main villain, instead of being SubZero this time, because this is kind of like an intro to the world, so they use SubZero, which isn't really a main villain, but he is a main character.
Yeah.
As an intro.
Everyone knows him, like.
As an intro point. So Shang Tsung, I think, is going to be the villain of the next movie. I mean, who can agree? And next movie is probably going to take place during the actual tournament.
I would hope so.
And I think they're probably going to throw in a third movie where they just fucking fight Shao Kahn, because why wouldn't they do that?
Well, the actor that played SubZero, he came out and apparently said he signed on for 4 movies.
Oh.
If this one like gets good enough to get the sequel.
It did good enough.
Yeah, so he signed on for 4 as now. I guess if it continues to do good, get 4 movies out of this.
That would be interesting. I mean,
it's Annihilation.
Obvious. Annihilation.
It was like 2%.
It was fucking.
On Rotten Tomatoes, it's 2%.
It's actually rated as one of the worst movies of all time.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Interesting.
We should watch that and review it.
The first one wasn't that bad though. It's pretty good.
I mean, this technically is like a continuation of the DC, but it's like another realm.
it's another.
Yeah,
It's like an alterverse.
yeah, it's cool. Totally disconnected.
What I think. Who do you think is gonna be the villain for the fourth movie? If they do a fourth one,
Shinnok.
Shinnok. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
They
thinking, like,
showed
game
Shinnok's
stuff.
amulet in this.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Kano grabs it and like
And Kano never puts it back.
yeah, you don't see him put
Oh
it
yeah,
back.
he stole it.
He stole Shinnok's soul, bro.
Kano dead.
That's all you know. Yeah, but Shinnok's amulet's technically at Sonya's house right now.
Yeah.
For all we know, Shinnok could be the fourth movie villain.
Shinnok's cool.
He is pretty cool. MKX.
That's
is
the
kind
elder
of-
god, right? Or one of the elder gods.
Yeah. MKX was kind of a letdown for me though. I'm gonna be honest.
I remember playing that one, David.
Is that the most recent one?
No, that was 11's most recent.
Okay, yeah. That was the last one. Was that the one that had a Baraicho as a DLC character?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of a letdown
Wow.
to me.
You think it had a good roster?
The roster was definitely weaker. Like, yeah, you get all these guest characters, but how many of them are
Like Baraicho, bro?
Baraicho was a good character.
Tremor was cool. I remember liking Tremor.
Baraicho and Trevor, but why'd you need Leatherface and all those other fucking random ass people?
Oh, money. Warner Brothers characters, money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think the best roster, and there's something that I can agree on, I think Nick could probably agree on it too, was the MK9 roster. 'Cause,
Oh, when they rebooted it?
yeah. I
This
don't
is
know.
pretty much like the OG people, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 roster. So just like all the characters from the first 3 games, which are the
Yeah.
ones that really matter, because fuck everybody else. Like,
The MKX one, is that when they had like Freddy Krueger and like Jason and that shit?
no, Jason. Freddy Krueger was MK.
9.
MK9.
That was
nine.
MP9.
He was the only guest character.
Yeah, I remember loving that one.
No, Kratos was too.
Yeah, that was like
Oh,
PlayStation only, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I would say definitely. I'm excited to see what the future for the franchise holds. I want to see who they bring in for the next movie, because obviously they need somebody who can fight in the tournament, and compete against fighters who all have their arcanas.
A lot of people died in this movie.
I
too.
hope-
But I know there's a lot of characters they can still introduce.
Thankfully, they got rid of the D tier characters instead of like getting rid of the best off the bat.
Bro, we lost Kung Lao.
Okay, Kung Lao, yeah.
That's fucking.
Dude got his soul sucked.
Yeah.
I'm
I like
talking.
that. I like that line, Cabal.
I know, he's like,
He's
he's
a-
gonna
he's-
suck his soul.
He's about to get his soul
Gonna suck it.
sucked. And,
I like how Cabal was just kind of like a fucking asshole.
yeah.
Like,
Wasn't Cabal like he used to be partners of Striker?
in the reboot, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're not doing that. Unless Striker, someone should just pull up with a gun to Mortal Kombat.
Like,
They gotta have Striker in the next one.
did you meet Aussie fella down there who's a complete fucking asshole? That's what he says.
Yeah.
He's like, you can convince him to be with us. No, but I want to see who they bring for the actual tournament. As far as the villains, because the villains are much more interesting.
Oh, you think we'll get Quan Chi?
I think maybe in movie 3,
Hmm.
because they didn't even
is it-
mention him there.
Do you think they're gonna do the thing
The
where
Scorpion.
Quan Chi was actually the one that was like killed his family and everybody?
I don't know.
Or you think
'Cause
they're not gonna do it for this one?
it seemed like fucking SubZero really did that
They
shit.
just pulled off and said for the Lin Kuei.
Yeah. Yeah, it was SubZero.
Dude murked him.
But maybe he was under the influence of Quan Chi.
Maybe. I mean, I don't really care if he is or isn't. That storyline to me is whatever. Because like either way, I think it's interesting. Either what they decide to do, SubZero or Quan Chi, don't matter to me.
I want to see them pull Rain in and Ermac, obviously.
Ermac's cool. I can't remember which Mortal Kombat it was, but I had like some crazy ass combo on it where I was just wrecking kids. No one wanted to play with me. It was like a 80-something combo or something.
They already killed the Green Ninja. What do you think about that, Nick?
Oh, Reptile?
You just fucking ripped his heart out.
Is
I thought that was
is that
cool.
the actual Reptile, or is it like someone from his like species? Did they say like, oh, Reptile?
No, they either like bring out the reptilian Zartaran.
Oh, so it is him.
It's a Zartaran, which is the same race as
Oh,
Reptile.
but is it Reptile himself?
Probably.
They just said fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Well, he doesn't have too much character, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, he just looks cool.
Yeah, he's a
Wait, but in the original game, like the first one, wasn't he like a secret character where he just had all the moves of like
yeah,
SubZero, like Scorpion, like all the ninjas? He had their moves.
Yeah, and he moved 3 times faster.
Yeah.
How'd they make him look in Annihilation? Oh
It
shit.
made him look like an actual reptile. He used to just be a ninja in green armor and green shit.
Well, actually, not to cut you
Oh,
off,
Reptile.
but Reptile, turns into the Green Ninja. So what he does is he's like a reptile,
shit.
and he jumps into the like somebody's carcass and he takes it over,
Ew.
and he turns into somebody, like a Green Ninja outfit.
So he was in that animated movie we saw, right?
He,
Scorpion's Revenge.
yeah, no, was
He
he?
gets killed.
Yeah, he was. He gets,
Sonya kills him, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sonya kills him.
That's a good movie. I watched
That is a good movie.
Yeah.
Animated Mortal Kombat. Don't miss too.
I like how they
do
put the
wanna-
X-rays in that.
Yeah, that was. I appreciate
I
it.
want to see Noob come out.
Yeah, I want Noob. That ending scene where SubZero dies and they get the black shit on him. Bro, is it just me or does when I look at this side view of Reptile, it looks like a werewolf, and then I'm like, oh wait, he's scaly.
Yeah, it looks like he's hairy.
I mean,
It's hard to see like from this angle.
When
and
they were
then-
fighting him, he was just like a big ass lizard.
yeah.
He was crawling on shit.
So you said Joe Taslim signed on for 4 more movies, or 3
Yeah.
more movies.
Yeah.
I think. Well, obviously they're not gonna have him play Noob, because you gotta have like basically a giant shadowy man, and well maybe
He could play it. They could just change up the costume, I guess.
yeah.
Do you think they're gonna bring in the second SubZero?
That's what I want him to do.
Yeah.
I want him to be likable again.
I know. Yeah.
He's just kind of an asshole in this movie.
Nick, what do you think of the movie? I think Christian and I have been talking a lot. We got to get the
Nick perspective.
because Nick's perspective is always it's either like right on the money or it's just what the fuck did he just say?
Call this section the nose notion.
Yeah.
Let us know, Nick.
I
Is
found
this-
it interesting how they did that Akana thing in the movie. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that's
think that
that's
was pretty
brand new.
different.
That's not in any of the stories.
And also, when I first saw Raiden's glowing eyes, I thought it was funny. But then, like, I don't know, the effect wasn't that all that for me.
Yeah.
I thought Raiden was a bit of an asshole in this one.
yeah.
Like, he's not usually like that. He's kind of more like optimistic, I guess. I mean, he gets.
Yeah, he's always
hard.
like, we must. Like, he was like
Yeah.
the perfect.
He's wise. This
Like-
one, he just seemed like
Yeah.
a drunk old man.
He's like Optimus Prime.
He kind of looked like. Oh man, what's Doctor Strange's assistant?
Oh, Benedict Wong.
Yeah, he looked like Wong a bit. That might have been the same actor, maybe.
It was not the same actor.
He's like, I'm protecting the sanctum.
Yeah, he was kind of an asshole though. Like,
Yeah, his vibe was different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Raiden.
I prefer video game Raiden.
Who wrote this actually? We should see who wrote this movie.
or Chris.
Just because
Lyle.
I always look at like who writes it and if they're
Right.
like passionate about it. If it's
Greg Russo.
another Russo brother or not related.
I have no idea actually. Go on his wiki.
They just have 4 brothers.
Nah,
Yeah,
there's
we all
no
write
way.
shit.
There's no way they would just exclude one of their brothers. We're the Russo
It's like,
brothers.
fuck you guys.
Well,
I'm
he's,
going
like
to
the
this.
young, he's a young brother who just got his.
Okay, Greg Russo.
What has he made?
Oh, he did Resident
He,
Evil.
he's only done 2 things. This is his first work. I think we
Wow.
talked about this when we looked it up when the trailer came out.
It's also the director's first work, which is really surprising. So,
Yeah, I don't know why Warner Bros. Would hand over a bigger.
a
Dude,
blockbuster.
you know how they do.
franchise.
They just fucking risk everything. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. It's like cut Snyder's thing and put the other one out.
Put out laugh time.
Generally, what's everyone's opinion? Do they think the movie's good? Like general thoughts, like summary.
At the end of it, I really enjoyed it. I give it like an 8,
Okay,
maybe 7.5.
Christian.
I'm definitely going with an 8 or maybe 8.5, a little bit higher.
Okay, looks like I don't have to be the voice of reason.
Oh, Raiden.
I like the movie. I like the movie. After I've watched it 2 times now, had some time to think on it. I'm a bit disappointed when I think about it overall in terms of where the story goes. They don't really do much.
I like how it got hyped up.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I will say the
I want-
direction was really weird and the pacing was
Well,
weird
'cause,
because
yeah,
it was
the-
like they training for this tournament. Like you have
Yeah.
to fight them, you have to do this shit.
I thought the pacing was good, like till like the 20-minute mark maybe, and then from there on it seemed kind of weird.
Yeah,
Like up until they like leave on their journey from Sonya's
because then they
house.
just kept teleporting places and shit.
But like it's just like they get to where they're going at around I'd say like right before like the climax of the movie.
Yeah, which I guess is
And
before they all plan up and
so it's like
to,
the
like,
rising
fight.
action storyline is
yeah,
there.
whatever.
They're on their travel, then they find it, which is Raiden's palace or training place or whatever, and then they just train for literally the end of the movie. And then the last fight, I guess, which is the best fight, I think, is the SubZero and Scorpion one. They get transported there, just Cole and him. And
Yeah.
Cole just punches some ice.
It's like,
I mean, Cole, I think that you don't need him. I don't like Cole. I thought the pacing's a bit weird. I love the fatalities. I'm actually okay they say some corny stuff in this, like from the
Yeah, Kano
games.
wins.
Yeah,
Like
and then
fucking
he says,
took his heart out.
Kung Lao says flawless victory at one point.
That was
Like out of nowhere.
And when he's
It was almost like breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, I know.
Like I was playing the game, I was like, yo.
when they're like training and stuff, he's like, it's time to test your might.
yeah.
Which is like a mode that you can go into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but I think it's just because I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty sure,
It's
like,
very a video game.
the common audience member that doesn't know anything about the game, they're probably like, why do you say that? That's kind of weird. It's got a bit campy, but I mean, I'm okay with it. I think it's fine because it's okay with what it is. It's not trying to be anything different, except when it changes shit and adds a random character named Cole.
Just put it dip. We're dipping the G Fuel, by the way. It's the Mortal Kombat flavor.
You know what would be interesting? Because he said he's going to Hollywood at the end of the movie, right?
He's going to find Johnny Cage.
But what if he's not actually going to find Johnny Cage?
What if he becomes Johnny Cage? What do you mean?
Just changes into a white guy. It's like I changed. I would be fine if they recast.
There's a character in Armageddon called Mocap.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Johnny Cage.
What if it's Mocap?
He's Johnny Cage's stunt double. What if he is Mocap? Come on.
Oh, dude.
But he doesn't fight in a mocap suit, obviously.
Bro, they gotta get meat.
A motion
The
capture
other
suit.
character meat.
He's just like a sack of flesh. He just kind of
Yeah,
walks.
look up meat from Mortal Kombat, Nick. He's one of the OGs.
I definitely want to see more ninjas in the next movie.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
meat, bro?
Did you? I want to see.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, look at it.
Looks like an Attack on Titan thing.
I want to see.
Looks like a
I
Titan,
want to
bro.
see smoke.
I wouldn't want
Oh.
to fight meat.
Smoke
The
and
meat.
Kuai Lang could come out.
They should
together.
just call him the
That would-
meat.
Bro, why? What? Here's another thing. Talking about the villains, Cabal's all right. Shang Tsung's in this a little bit. I
think-
Melina's in it,
Yeah.
but Katana's not. Where Katana at? Why is her fan just chilling there in the background?
Oh yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of little Easter eggs of like other characters that.
Nightwolf.
So does that mean the same actress that played Melina is gonna play Katana, but without like all the fucked up face makeup?
Maybe, but
'Cause
like
isn't she technically a clone?
not exactly. She's a Tarkatan clone,
Yeah.
so she's supposed to look somewhat like her. But when you take the mask off, which she didn't even have a mask on.
Yeah, she never wore the mask.
So they could say like Tarkatans are black and just like make her a completely different race. Be like, yeah, she was a clone, but we look nothing alike.
Yeah, I get because I was gonna say Katana's Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made her.
I'm trying to see the Liu Kang Katana love interest.
What do you think about Looney
Almost said sexy. You were like sex.
Love interest. Bro, yeah. Hang on, yeah. Liu Kang does his like famous like dragon kick or whatever where he
Yeah, that
like
was cool.
he like kicks off him. Bro, I wanted him to make the noises though. Because in the game the dude just like like he just does that. He didn't do it, bro. I wanted to hear him make noises.
I want to see
His battle cries.
if Raiden does fight. I think they're gonna have him start fighting during MK3 if it's gonna be a 3-part trilogy.
Dude's just gonna be chilling.
He's gonna fight.
Let's just assume that there probably is going to be a sequel.
Yeah.
Because like a 3-movie thing is pretty ambitious. We don't know if like
We
Warner
don't know
Bros
if
is
they're
going to want to.
That's really kind of the route they're gonna go in. At least from what I think. I think SubZero was a great entry point because he's not a major villain, but he is a villain in the Biham form.
Yeah.
And then a good secondary villain to Shao Kahn would be Shang Tsung, obviously.
Yeah.
So they're gonna probably kill him at the end of the tournament in the next movie. I think this is their plan. It might not go around this way because.
I mean, I
I know
just
they
hope in the
fo-
second movie, like, there's actually a tournament. Because, like Josh was saying, this one was, I don't know, like, anticlimactic in a little way.
It was a build. It was
That-
more of a build up.
I thought it was going to be, like a blood sport type tournament, like a big room, and
Yeah,
everyone's
and-
fighting. Like, the one in the cartoon show, or the movie, Scorpion's Revenge
Yeah,
was cool.
honestly, if you think about it, this movie feels like there's
It's like a
only
prequel,
two
bro.
parts, and like most movies have 3 parts. You can like put it into like the beginning, the middle, and the end. This feels like there's only 2 parts. There's like the lead up when they get to the training, then they training, and since they never leave really the training place
Yeah, it
when they
feels
fight
like
everyone,
forever.
and then the part where they do teleport to places to fight, that's so short. Like Jax beats that Reiku is his name. He beats his
Reiko.
ass. He beats him in like a minute, if that. Like he kills him right away, pretty much. And so it just feels like the middle half is like a huge part of it, and only like the last 10 minutes are like the third act. So this movie is only like an hour 40. It feels like if this was a 2.5 hour long movie, then like the rest of the movie could have been like maybe Mortal Kombat or maybe like something. It feels like there's something missing. So that's my only. Those are all my gripes with the movie.
Yeah.
I can't give it an 8
concur.
for that. I have to give it at least a 7.
I gave it a 7.
If I'm being hard, I'm gonna give it a 6. But since I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat, I like the fatalities. I like
Kano
Kano's
gives the whole like point,
Kano's
bro.
like the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Kano, he does a great
Sucks
job.
he died.
So because of that, I'm putting
Rip
it
my
up
boy.
to a 7.
That actor played Kano was spot on.
Yeah, he was.
Like I know Warner
He
Bros.
killed his ass.
Warner Bros. Is always good with their acting choices or their actor choices.
Casting.
Their casting is usually pretty.
Yeah, the casting
Spot
was
on.
amazing on this movie, and I didn't know majority of the cast is Australian actually.
Yeah, a
The
lot of this was
fuck?
filmed in Australia, I think.
The director's Australian.
Oh, well, this big ass stand dunes and
You gotta
shit.
think
yeah.
about it, Nate. Nick's still looking at meat.
I like how they did Outworld.
What the fuck
They
is
did it
his
like-
story?
Yeah,
What's
wait.
up with meat?
He's just like a flesh monster from Shang Tsung's pit.
Oh.
You know how
Also, he's not even like, what the fuck?
He's just there, bro. Let him be.
Taven and Dagon could come out.
You think, hang on, before that,
What?
you think we're gonna get some more 4-armed monsters?
Yeah,
We're getting Shiva? Are we getting Kataro or Katari or
she
whatever?
was gonna come out in the tournament.
Big ass cat.
Jesus, look at this. It's all
There's a lot of characters. What do you think gets to obscurity? Like, when does it start being obscure? Like, too obscure for people to not care about them?
Me.
What the fuck? Pennywise?
Mocap's
Dude, look.
definitely too obscure.
Yeah, mocap's way. No, people will be so.
Oh, it's a
confused.
roster
People
wish
are like,
list.
what
But
the
if Cole
fuck is-
Young showed up in a mocap suit,
Yeah, let me tell you what I want to do with Cole Young. This is how they can fix the character.
Okay.
Just kill him in this one. Have him get
He gets-
killed. Like, it'll be.
Johnny Cage should just kill him and then like the story just picks on. Like,
Dude, yeah.
and
Like,
he's just the main
he's selling
character.
that's
That'd be
what
cool.
That's
Yeah.
actually what they did in the original Mortal Kombat movie and Annihilation.
Like this character we saw growing has a family. Johnny Cage just kills him.
No, but
It's
like,
like, oh shit.
Johnny Cage got a lot of development in the first movie,
He did.
and then the second movie, you think, oh, he's gonna be main the character. Like
Nah.
2 minutes in, he dies.
Yeah, he
Oh,
dies right away. They recasted him too.
Yeah, they
That's
recast.
funny.
They casted a completely different actor.
Yeah.
Even
Man, there's a different
So
rate.
they could just do that.
yeah, I know. Josh Lambert just like gave up.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not
he
gonna
cuts
do-
off all his hair. He gets a nice haircut in Annihilation.
And he
Raiden-
doesn't even sound the same. He's like, I'm Raiden.
Yeah, he comes
The
out. He's like,
first
"What's
movie-
up, guys?" It's like, there's no voice.
The fucking the first movie, his voice is like old and raspy. He's
I
like,
know.
I am Raiden. And then the second one, just like some Chad with a fucking fresh fade and white hair dye. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
Raiden.
It
What's up,
literally
guys?
looks like Nick when you shaved your head and it was like a little bit of bleach blonde on top. It's like that. That's what he looks like. That's the haircut he has. Ah, yeah. Okay.
I wanted to see Barack at some point.
Baraka.
He's
He
gonna
didn't
come out
Baraka.
during the tournament, bro.
probably
Yeah.
will show up.
I think
Or
this movie-
Kenshi. It'd be cool if Kenshi's there.
Kenshi's actually.
He
one of
moves
my
a sword with
favorites.
his mind, right?
Bro, he's
It's just like-
blind. He's the blind swordsman.
What they could do is they could have Cole Young part of the Shirai Ryu, and he could work with Takeda.
They could, or
And
they could
Kenshi
just
could-
kill him.
Or they could.
Well,
make-
it's weird because in this universe they have the tattoo thing, which is not in the game at all.
Yeah, it's also like you're
So-
chosen. That's why he was
yeah.
mainly the character.
So
if
he
someone
was-
would have just killed him, the movie would have been so much better. If Sonya Blade killed him.
Yeah, if Sonya just killed her, someone kills him, then they get it. It's like, all right, cool. I guess. See, bro, I don't know.
you know, it'd be cool
Sindel. Who's Sindel?
if he died during his fight with SubZero, and then like out of his blood, Scorpion just like appears.
Yeah, that I thought he was gonna become Scorpion or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was
that-
gonna fuse with his grandfather's like demon.
Yeah,
It's not his grandfather. It's like his.
It's
You
like
know what I
his
mean?
Great grandfather.
Like his fucking bloodline.
Yeah, I don't know. The Cole Young thing did disappoint me a lot because I remember leading up to this movie, I was like, oh, "Who's this guy gonna be?"
Yeah.
And we were like,
And, hey, bro, this
discussing
was
it.
the writer's like second thing.
And it's just like, nah, it's just a random dude.
Kwai Lang would have been such a much better choice. Like if it turned out he was SubZero's younger brother.
Yeah, they could have done something better. I think they could have literally just done Johnny Cage. But do you think they purposely chose not to because that's what they did in the first one?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, let's make it different.
But, like, yeah, it's always a thing with him.
I know I keep going back to MK9, but if you wanted to make a perfect Mortal Kombat movie, just grab the script from MK9 and use it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like that's a perfect movie for them.
That one sums. Doesn't that movie like or that,
It sums
that
up-
video game? It sums up like MK 1 through 3 all in one game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously some.
Yeah.
There's some.
They change up a little bit of stuff.
They change up a little bit, but for the most part, the story just remains intact.
I wished I kind of wanted. I think I wanted this just because I saw it recently in the Scorpion's Revenge movie, because this movie is very similar to that one.
Yeah.
kind of. They actually do the combat in that one, so it's different. But
Yeah.
It's
not just
I
Mortal.
wanted to see in live action. I wanted to see Scorpion like climb his way out of hell, like go. I thought we might see Quan Chi. Like I was like, dude, his ass went down into the grave or whatever when he dies in the beginning, and you see the fire come over. I was like, bro, are we gonna see hell? Are we gonna see his ass down there? Nah.
They could still bring.
He just shows up like at the last 5-10 minutes of the movie.
What's up?
It is a really good entrance though, and it's a nice fight.
They
But
could bring Quan Chi in. I think
They
so.
could.
Like they could say the only way that he was able to come out of hell to kill SubZero was he had to make a deal with Quan Chi to serve him.
yeah,
And then it turns out Quan Chi is, we all know what.
do be hating.
What do you think about having Jax's arms at the beginning of the movie? Like I saw him with arms and I'm like, I know he's gonna get those fucking things.
Anytime
ripped
I
out.
see him without his robotic arms, I'm like, oh, at some point he's gonna get
Bro,
them.
I was hype. I knew he was gonna get the arms off.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You
One
like
of our
them
friends that
weak-ass
was with
arms?
us, she reacted. She was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah. Did you like those weak ass arms he had before he got his?
Oh god.
Yeah.
He
Oh yeah,
was, like,
before he got his
punching a bag.
Akana.
He was like
Dude, he had like fucking
sticks.
yeah.
Yeah, they were.
It reminded me of that one scene in. Have you seen the movie The World of Wild Things Are?
No.
It's like the live action movie.
I've read the book.
There's a scene in the
Same.
movie where like the monsters get in a fight and one of the monsters fucking rips his friend's arm off.
What?
The fuck?
What?
This is a dark version of it.
It is
It's
actually.
like the movie just turns rated R halfway through.
Just fucking eats the kid.
Fucking the monster. You see him later on, like he's apologizing. They just stuck a fucking stick up his stump.
He has a stick
He
for
has
an
a
arm.
stick and he just like moves it like that.
Oh, this sounds weird as fuck, bro.
That's a fucking weird movie.
Fuck that movie. Back to Mortal Kombat.
But no, that's what it reminded me of. He just looks so
Yeah.
fucking awkward without hardcore metal arms.
How'd y'all feel about the scene when Kano got his Akana? Like they were just at the table like roasting
yeah,
him.
he's like, you wish you wank us.
Yeah.
I actually think that was funny.
That was really funny.
Kano was.
See, if the writing, probably the best written moment in the movie.
Some people, I've seen people say they don't like a lot of that stuff. Dude, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that
Yeah.
was a good scene.
That's the whole thing with team up movies like that. Is you like seeing your characters interact and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I got this. It's like, you failure.
I like the
I
fact.
just flamed
Oh,
him.
yeah. I like the fact that Kano was a scoundrel though. Like,
I mean, yeah, like that's kind of
Really
I was worried based on the trailer that they might make him a good guy or like an anti guy. I was like, bro, make him full bad, bro.
yeah.
So
I'm glad he leaned into that. And then he leaned his head into a gnome.
he died.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
He got shit on at the end. You think he'll come back though? Fucking half
Bro,
a
there's a hole in
robot
his
face?
head.
Well, no, because in the comic or not the comic, in the game, doesn't he have like a robot eye?
Yeah.
So
Bro,
maybe.
give him a robot eye.
Give him a robot eye. He comes.
He's back to life, and he looks just like how he does.
He
Yeah,
has
I like the metal plate. The eye was kind of like.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was a little different.
I mean, but again, I feel like this is like
a different style.
But that's
yeah,
that's
like
what
an
I'm.
origin kind of.
Yeah, this is what
first
I'm
movie.
wondering. So does that mean in order to so in this universe, this Mortal Kombat version, you have to have that mark to be able to participate in Mortal Kombat. So does that mean Goro has a mark?
You see,
Because if Goro has a mark, does that mean like he used to be like some scrawny looking thing with like 2 arms, and then his thing just makes him like a 4-arm thing?
I don't know, because only the Outworlders or only the Earthroamers had the mark. The Outworlders, they didn't really have any marks.
Yeah, see that's what's confusing to me because I don't
think
know
it's
if that's
like-
true or not.
I think it's like a prophecy for the.
It's like
Earthroamers.
only humans can get marks. So
Yeah.
does Johnny Cage have a mark, or is he gonna kill Cole?
I hope he kills
Hope he
Cole.
kills
Just
Cole.
kills Cole right away.
No hate
Can
to
you
the
imagine how
actor,
crazy
bro.
that'd be? That's like if some random boxer like traveled to Hollywood and like went up to Brad Pitt and Brad Pitt just decapitated this dude in like street combat.
Oh, fuck.
And he just disappears to go fight in like some.
You know, it'd be interesting if the Lin Kuei hears about SubZero dying and they send Cyrax and Sector to go kill like Cole or something like that. I don't know.
Like, dude, just get someone needs to kill Cole. I don't care who. You know, that's what they should have done. Instead of Kung Lao getting his soul sucked, bro, suck Cole. Get that dude out of here, bro.
Yeah, he was a big.
If it could have been anyone else.
He had a cool background too. He was like an MMA fighter.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's just like he
And
didn't really
it's-
become anything.
Yeah, no, he had a great background. and
I get they
thought-
try to sympathize him too with his family and like
Yeah, I just
how
want to
his family.
kill his family too.
Okay.
His fight scene with Goro was pretty good though.
That
He
was
cut
cool.
that
That was
dude's arm
sad.
off.
Dude, when he
Remember-
broke his arm and he snapped it back into place.
When he shot the double leg on him, like he was like he got knocked down and then he just shot a double leg takedown.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was like
Yeah, Knocked him off. Oh fuck.
That was a good fight scene. There was a lot of good little fight scenes.
That was a
in
good
this.
fatality too.
And I liked when the fight scenes are like longer than like just a minute or so. And that was more like near the end of the movie
Yeah,
that happened.
That one was a bit longer.
It was cool seeing one-on-ones like in the middle of the movie.
I did like that a lot of it wasn't CGI fights. It wasn't just like giant electric field. Not something you would see in a Marvel movie per se.
The most CGI thing we probably saw was like Raiden's lightning when he
It
would
was probably
tele-
Goro.
Goro.
It was
Goro was the only.
No, he was real.
So he's
They got the
CGI.
real dude. He's like on set. No, yeah, that too. But I think Goro still looked pretty good too for the CGI.
Yeah.
Like they didn't go like overboard.
They didn't make him like destroying everything.
Yeah.
I like the choreography. The fight choreography was really good.
Yeah. Actually, let me look up who did that.
Yo, what's the
fight
okay?
choreography.
Hang on.
What?
I'm trying to remember my thought. I don't know. I don't. Let me see.
The fight choreographer for Mortal Kombat. Oh, dude, that was crazy too. When that was a really cool scene when Jax was fighting SubZero and like he shot his gun off and he literally just froze the bullets.
Oh, you
That was-
That was a really cool CGI
You
moment.
can see the fragments like. Yeah. No,
Okay,
there's-
Chan Griffin.
There's a lot of really good CGI, and then there's some that was kind of mediocre. Like Raiden's eyes.
Yeah, Raiden's eye looks like I could have done it in After Effects.
Yeah, like it looked like some YouTube shit.
Yeah, it looked alright.
Like honestly, they should have just went like with the little flare, and then his eyes turned regular.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, cause keeping it always like on, it's like, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's like just
Like it looks cool in the it looks cool in games. But
yeah.
It doesn't translate well in live action.
Yeah, they could do what you did. Like anytime you teleport somewhere, it's there and it kind of goes down.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah, it's
perfect. That's what I
like
assumed they
dim
were
them.
gonna do. Actually.
Shang
Well,
Tsung
this thing is weird. You could see his pupils. Like if they just made him pure white.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Shang Tsung wasn't really like a great fighter per se, but he seems a lot more powerful than he usually is.
He just be sucking shit, bro. Sucking souls.
No, because usually he has to like weaken a fighter before he can suck their soul.
Yeah, he just sucked it right off the bat.
Yeah. Right after he killed
Even
Natara.
Cabal said it, bro. He's like, he's about to get his soul sucked.
Your boy getting sucked.
He's like, I love the scream before they get sucked. You just
He
hear,
runs to the
like,
training
in the
ground. It's like
no.
Cabal had a really good CGI too.
Yeah.
With
I like, I liked
how he ran around. I used to kind of main him a little bit when we played.
Yeah.
I just fucking spin you around. Just
I used
Yo,
to mean,
that and Noob are such spam characters, bro.
oh yeah, bro.
Get
Noob,
cheese with them.
Noob goes hard.
oh, that's something else I like. They had a nod to cheesing. Remember when
Oh,
he kept
when
sweeping the
he
leg?
does the same sweep the leg move like 3 times.
Oh yeah, it's like whoosh.
If you don't block it right, it just keep getting hit.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly how the game plays.
Yeah, that I did like
Yeah.
that too. That's funny.
Yeah, there were little things like that where it was like referencing the game
What do y'all
like
think about
heavily.
Nightwolf possibly coming out in the next movie?
Oh yeah, they
He
showed.
shows up to the
they just showed a little picture of him. He was just vibing.
Yeah,
He could just show up to the tournament like on his own accord.
that'd be cool.
He can do whatever he wants, bro. If he wants to make an appearance, that's fine by me.
Like I kind of want to see people show up on their own accord. I don't want Raiden to gather everybody together.
Yeah, just be like, yeah, I just came.
I want some people to just yeah, because it feels like does Raiden just own all the fighters? Do certain fighters have their own
Raiden out here.
kind of calling? Like I remember in the original game, Johnny
Nightwolf-
Cage showed up just to prove himself. Sonya showed up to fight Kano because she found out he was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everybody showed up for their own reasons, and then Raiden just kind of gathered everybody when they were there already.
One other nitpick I think I can think of is, I don't know if it was just me or if other people can agree with this, but I thought not this isn't the I don't think it's the actress's fault. I think she did what she had to work with, but I felt like Sonya Blade wasn't as like hard ass as she is in the game, or like as like a military like hard like kind of person. Like she was kind of just. She's still Sonya, but like she was kind of like, oh, like I imagine at one point they like tell her like she can't fight on the sacred thing because she's not chosen, and in the game I imagine she would have been like just fought one of them there and proven herself, but she just like walks off in the movie.
I think it's because she didn't have the mark. She was doubting
Yeah.
her own. She was doubting her own worth, and that was probably her arc for this movie.
Yeah, she had a little art.
Yeah, because at the end she was
She's
kind
a
of
bitch, bro. No, I'm kidding.
at the end. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, she killed Melina in one shot.
At-
With literally one
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah,
she got
at
it,
the
bro.
end she was a lot more badass than she was at the beginning.
That's true.
At the
that's
beginning
true.
she was like doubting herself because she's like, I didn't have a mark because I'm not worthy.
If anything, this shit is more Sonya's movie than Cole's.
Yeah,
Honestly.
she had a better arc. What was his arc? He didn't got one.
He got some blades on his hands and like some weird looking armor.
Like goes home with
That's
his
his
family. He's like, how do I turn this off?
Like, how does it? Yeah,
He's
how
like
does
has
it?
it all the
I don't
time.
even understand what it is. Like still,
Yeah,
because it looked like at first
it's
it
like
was
Wonder Woman's armor if you only had the chest piece. Like,
It looked like Black Panther esque at first. Like it's like charge.
Yeah, it
He's
was
getting hit and it's keeping in a charge.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to use it, and he never does.
Well, he used it in the uppercut.
He did.
oh yeah, he like
Yeah,
punched him
see,
that was
hard.
I
the
didn't
only
even
time
notice
he
it.
used it.
It kind of just like gives you a boost of.
I guess.
He,
So, I
he
don't-
could have used it against Sub-Zero. Oh no, Sub-Zero froze it.
he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he was like getting beaten up by
He's just
Sub-Zero,
punching ice.
and he started charging, and then Sub-Zero just like grabs his chest and freezes it.
It's like,
Well, that's a shit ass power. Then if it could just be turned off right away.
I think Sub-Zero's the only person.
I
who
thought he
can
was,
turn
like-
it off.
Yeah, my biggest thing is Cole. I don't know why they did that. Like
yeah.
Warner Brothers is so stupid. Like if you like why would because they have characters like you said like Johnny Cage
that
that literally
introduce you.
I guess they wanted to save Johnny Cage, but I mean I don't know why. I feel like if Johnny Cage was in this, maybe more people would be like, yo, because I think a lot of people like Johnny Cage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do. Too.
he's funny.
He's an asshole.
I think if they got Ryan Reynolds super
No.
buff, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was just
play-
about to ask you guys, who do you guys want to play Johnny Cage in the sequel?
I want to see like a low-key actor.
I think that I don't want Ryan Reynolds like Nick. I think Ryan Reynolds has been in too much shit, bro. He was funny at first. I'm seeing too
You think
much
he would
of
just
him.
be playing Deadpool?
He'd be playing himself, and I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
that.
Oh, I don't
What-
want that Kevin Hart acting.
What this is what I
Yeah.
think.
Get
would
that
be
shit
cool.
outta here.
This is what I think would be cool. I think because in the Mortal Kombat in the story, he's kind of like a washed up actor. You know, like he had like his heyday, and he's kind of like doing like cheap ass movies to like make a
Nicolas
living now.
Cage.
Get somebody that used to be kind of in it, but he's still kind of he's not obvious. He's still in decent shape. You know, he looks like he could do all the stuff he does. But get someone that actually is in that stage of their acting career. I don't know anyone off the top of my head, but like if you think back, like who was big, like in the like maybe late '90s, mid 2000s era, and then now like
Jim
they've.
Carrey. Was he kidding? No, he's doing
Honestly, if Jim Carrey looked a little bit younger,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't want him to play Jim Carrey roles as Johnny Cage. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. I think that would be a good casting age range or like career point.
You know who? would
Like,
be
just
really
get the
good?
guy.
Scott Adkins would be really good.
Let me look up
Scott
who that
Adkins.
is.
He's like a
Got
really
the
good.
movie podcast. We don't know who the actor is. Let's see.
He's a really good martial artist. Really good. Like
Okay.
he's among some of the best to
Let's
do it
see.
in the modern era.
Nick, do you
That
recognize
it?
him?
No, I don't
He
know.
said, "Is that it?"
He's English.
Oh dang, he's fucking ripped.
He's English, but he plays like all sorts of characters, and he always does a really good job at actually acting. Because I know a lot of martial arts actors kind of do a shitty job in the acting part, but they're really good when it comes to stunts and
Yeah, that's
choreography.
true.
He is actually an actor I think does
Look
good
at
in
this
both.
shit.
There's-
That wasn't an original thought. No.
Nick's looking up people's
Yo,
online
Channing
fan
Tatum?
casting. Oh, I don't want
Channing Tatum could
I
do
don't
it.
want Channing Tatum.
He's washed up.
I'd rather have
Bradley Cooper.
Scott Adkins. man.
Got so many chains they call me Channing Tatum.
Like I guarantee you, if you saw him, he came out. In
Dude, they could get someone from like WWE. That would be cool.
He came out in Ip Man.
Who?
Scott Adkins.
I haven't seen those in a long
The
time.
fourth one.
I haven't seen him, man.
He came out in The Expendables 2.
Nick, those are your kind of movies, bro.
We saw the first one together. What do you mean?
We saw the second one together.
I don't think so. I wasn't there. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of a person to play him off the top of my head.
Let's just
Oh
get
my
Joel
fucking
McHale.
God, dude. Bro, when is Joe McHale gonna come out and just admit that he got a hair transplant?
He did.
Did you not know that, dude? He's in Spider-Man 2 and he's like completely bald up top. He's like balding hard. Look up him and then just look up Spider-Man 2 and look how he looks in that, which was like before he made it like bigger. He was doing like a side role.
Probably did get one.
Dude,
He
it's-
got that Hollywood money.
Got the Hollywood money. I mean, I'm not hating on him, bro. Do what you gotta do. You know, chicks got wigs.
Dude, they can get John Travolta to play Johnny Cage.
Oh,
Fuck
dude. He's way past it, bro.
Oh my God, what's the name of that dude who was in The Mummy?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
Oh no,
too
but he's
fat
doing
now.
Doom Patrol. Yeah.
He would. I don't know if he'd be able to even get in like the kind of shape. Like he'd have to go crazy.
What's his name again? Fuck. He really fell off,
Who,
man.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. That's right.
I mean, he's.
He didn't fall off, but like I think Hollywood just stopped casting him.
Oh, you know who could play him? The Miz.
The Mist.
No, the Miz from WWE.
Oh, the Miz.
Who? Oh, dude, I never watched WWE. Look up the Miz.
He was the guy who broke up that Joe Rogan fight on Fear Factor.
Oh, this dude.
Oh, Nick, you were just looking at him.
Oh, Ed Boon.
Oh, what the? Nick, this is the WWE fighter.
Yeah, his name isn't actually the Miz.
No, I know.
His name
His
is
name's
Mike.
not Ed Boon.
His name Ed Boon's the creator of Mortal Kombat, bro. Okay.
I could kind of see him.
I think this is probably all right. I don't care.
I don't want to see a mainstream actor.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
It'd be cool if it actually was a wrestler.
I don't want it to be Ryan Reynolds.
I really don't want it to be Ryan Reynolds. I know some people do.
We'll start a petition.
Yeah, some people probably definitely are wanting that. I feel like if they casted it,
I'm just gonna see Ryan Reynolds. I'm not gonna see Johnny
Yeah.
Cage because he's just gonna play himself.
yeah, I agree.
Like it's not that he's playing himself; it's that all the roles that he plays
They're
are
very
so
similar.
they're
yeah.
so similar to Johnny Cage.
Bro, Free Guy. His new movie that's coming out.
He's playing. Is he playing the same character in that? He's playing like more introverted version of that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he just plays like the loud asshole character so often.
Yeah.
That
I think it's
when
just because of Deadpool. Like Deadpool, people love Deadpool, but Deadpool's very similar in like his quirkiness and like
Yeah. Even before that,
wisecracks.
he had like what's that one movie? Waiting and Six Underground. He comes out in a lot of movies where he plays just this quirky wisecracker.
Bro, he played Pikachu, bro.
Yeah, that too.
That was a good movie, but it was Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I just couldn't.
He was just a Pikachu.
You see what I'm saying? I don't want him to come into the.
I wanted an anime girl to be Pikachu's voice.
Who does the original voice? Do it.
Look up the original actor for Johnny Cage, Lyndon Ashby.
Dude, probably old as hell now.
Yeah, he is pretty old, but he did a really good job, and he's a low key actor.
He's 60.
He wasn't exactly a big actor of his time, but he did the role really well.
Yeah, I don't know who they could get in all honesty.
In fact, he's the reason Johnny Cage is the way we see him today. Because before then, there wasn't really too much storyline. There wasn't very much.
You saying he popularized them a little bit?
No, there wasn't any canon for the actual Mortal Kombat story. There were just video games with like somewhat of a storyline. Like there's just a tournament to save the world,
Yeah.
and there's just all these random characters, but they didn't have any backgrounds. And Johnny Cage, well, Lyndon Ashby really gave him that background in the movie. In the '96 movie, and after that, anytime that there's actually like a story mode you can play through with Johnny Cage, every voice actor who portrayed Johnny Cage after Lyndon Ashby kind of based it around the wisecracking asshole,
Yeah, that's
Hollywood
true.
hotshot. He's really the guy who started it, but he wasn't a very popular actor of his time. Doesn't mean he's a bad actor. He just was like I want somebody who's low key, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think for the most part, everyone in this cast, I don't think I've seen them in anything else. I think besides the guy that plays
Liu Kang.
no, I don't know. I don't recognize him.
He came out in Black Mirror, Striking Vipers.
Oh, is that him in that?
Yeah, he plays.
Okay, then I've seen him in that. The other guy, the guy that plays Sang Shun,
He comes out in Dark Knight actually.
yeah, he plays the
Shang Tsung,
he's in the Dark Knight. He plays the guy that Batman goes to like
The-
China for
the Hong Kong account.
the Hong Kong, and he like
Oh, that
flies
guy?
him out. And,
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I
That's
remember.
Shang Tsung in the movie.
He like took him out on the parachute. It's like,
Yeah, that's him, bro.
And I think that's about it. I think
Yeah.
I've heard of Josh Lawson's name, but I haven't seen him in anything.
Yeah, but I think he did the best. Honestly, he kind of stole the movie.
They all did pretty good for the.
Yeah,
what
no
they
one
were
did bad, but I think he just
Cole-
stood out.
Even Cole's acting was good,
Yeah,
but he
Cole's
just didn't have
fine.
he didn't have a good story.
Yeah, it's not the actor's fault. He played the character like however they wanted it. It's just like
Yeah.
we don't need that character, bro.
final
Do you
question.
think they'll kill him? Do you think they're gonna just do like their own, like they're gonna? Do you think they'll change up Mortal Kombat like story and like do their own thing for movies? Because they've already changed up a good amount of stuff. Like they've introduced a new character. They've added like the tattoo birthmark thing.
Nobody has their individual way of getting powers. It's all done
Yeah.
through this like destiny thing.
Yeah,
Which-
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah. I still don't know either.
Like I'm okay with it, but I'd rather see like everybody get their power from their own thing. I don't want to see Jax have magical arms. I want to see him to like get actually like mechanical arms built for him.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's weird. Kano got pissed off and he just got his powers. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's very up in the air how it
He
happened.
got it from saying egg roll.
Yeah. He's like, pass me a fucking egg roll. And he's like, oh, I have an eye.
I'm okay with the Arcana for like the Wuxi characters, like Liu
Yeah.
Kang.
Yeah, that's cool with me. Because they never really explained that either, like why Liu Kang can just like control fire and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liu
But,
Kang.
Yeah,
no
he's
one
like,
needs
I
to
don't know
ask
why.
that.
Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and maybe like Johnny Cage. I can see them getting it through the Arcana.
Johnny Cage, because he just has random green power when he
Yeah.
kicks people.
And Sonya, I don't understand why they did that because in the game she clearly has blasters.
She has gauntlets, right?
She has gauntlets that give her the power.
So now she just has like, plasma
Yeah.
beams that shoot out of her hands.
And Jax's arms aren't even like they're not technically mechanical anymore. They're magical.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, it literally just happened.
They look cool.
I thought they were gonna give him the shitty arms, and then they were just gonna be like, "My people are doing their best."
Yeah,
and
I
then
thought
they
he
gave
was
him
gonna
those
get an upgrade
fucking
later.
weak ass skeleton.
That's the best they could do.
Yeah,
I thought his power was
he
was
couldn't
just
even
gonna get-
eat, bro. Like they tried to fix it.
I was hoping he would just get like super strength or something like that.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
on top of the already strong arms.
He's just like.
Yeah, I don't.
Would y'all say that makes the movie a little bit messy in terms of like
I think it
the
makes.
universe rules?
I think for a general audience, they don't care because this is their first time. But I think
Yeah.
for fans, they're probably like
The fuck.
wondering what they're gonna do now.
If anything, they're just trying to tie everything together a lot more to make it more organized. But for fans who like the idea of all these different powers coming from different sources, they're not gonna like it as much. I know I don't like it as much, but I don't hate it either.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna? Let's begin to wrap it up, and I will leave you with closing thoughts. Do you think that they're gonna make their own kind of movies now, like their own storyline? Because like they changed up a couple things. Do you think they're just gonna change it and change the storyline further, or do you think they'll? Because like Cole Young, like are they gonna make this dude the main character every time?
way.
Or are they just gonna?
I couldn't
kill him?
watch another movie with
You
him.
think they're gonna kill him?
Not
For their
sure.
sake, I hope they read the reviews and they just listen to the audiences.
Honestly, I would.
Or if they just toss Cole off to the side and then we just follow another character.
But if they kill him though, that'd be insane. Because they've been,
Well, yeah, because someone needs the
they
mark.
can do it. They can do it, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the
Please.
thing. Is Johnny Cage just gonna have a mark? Like, is he already chosen just like him, or is?
I think so. Because
'Cause
if you
he's-
look
But
at
if he was already chosen, why didn't he pull up when it was like Earth's
why
Defenders?
didn't they get him
Raiden
earlier?
couldn't gather him.
Why are they like, alright, let's go get this dude?
in the video,
He has
game,
to die. That's the only way.
They gotta kill Cole, bro.
Yeah,
Kill this bitch, bro.
I hope like he shows up in Hollywood and then like I think like Lin Kuei members like Sector or Cyrax, they're gonna show up and just fucking kill him.
It'd be funny as hell if the next movie starts and within the first 10 minutes,
It's
he
like,
just
man,
gets
I'm finally in Hollywood.
They just kill his ass.
Well, it'd be
It's fucking
funny is
jumped.
if he was in a mocap suit, right, and he's doing the scene.
Shut up.
No. He's doing the scenes, and Johnny Cage was like on the sidelines watching, and then fucking Cyrax and Sector just show up and fucking kill him,
Oh my god, bro.
and he has to fight in the mocap suit.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Closing thoughts. Do you think a younger John Cena could have played Johnny Cage
No.
before like he got all the Fast Furious movies and like Bumblebee shit? I think a younger version could have played him.
I don't know, because John Cena's really buff.
Like
I
a younger
think
one.
Johnny Cage isn't that buff. I think I'd put him like a level, like a more slender, muscular, not like
You do the
jacked,
splits though.
jacked up top.
Not like Jax. Jax is pretty buff in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John Cena's more.
I
like
felt
a
bad when he got
Jax
his arms
body
ripped
type.
off.
Yeah.
Had to happen.
Yeah.
All right, so I give it a 7.5 just to
I'll give it a
reiterate my
7.
score.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I'm just a huge fan.
Let's give it a 9.
Great movie though.
10 out of 10.
Nah,
Great
minus
movie.
3 points for Cole.
If you haven't seen it, but you watch this review for some fucking reason, go watch it.
Yeah,
The shit's lit.
I know.
We even got
They probably didn't understand any of that.
Yeah.
They didn't watch it. Thanks for listening though. Go check out the Instagram.
check out
Twitter.
Eyeshadow G Fuel.
Go check out G Fuel. We'll put a link in for them.
Actually, fuck Eyeshadow.
And if you guys are listening, go check out the YouTube channel. We got new shit coming. Summer
We got
2021.
Nick coming. Cosmic Nutsack coming soon.
Shh. It's under wraps.
Cosmic Bareback is gonna be coming out. very
No,
soon.
no.
Hey. Giving out our ideas.
I don't even know what that one is. What is that?
I told you.
Tell me.
It's gonna be where we sit here and we rate porno.
Bro. Okay, let's just end it on that.
I'm bleeping that out. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.